In a small village nestled between rolling hills and a dense forest, there lived a farmer named Raghav. His farm was his livelihood, and he took great care in tending to his crops and animals. However, every few nights, his hard work was undone by two cunning creatures from the forest, a sleek leopard and a mischievous fox. The leopard would steal his goats, and the fox would sneak into his garden, taking the ripest vegetables. Raghav's traps failed. Animals always won. Frustrated, he sat in his barn one evening, pondering what to do. That night, as Raghav worked late into the evening, he overheard a conversation between the leopard and the fox, who had both gathered near the edge of the forest. "I can't stand it any longer," the leopard growled. "The farmer's goats are so tempting, but every time I try to catch one, I end up in his trap." The fox, with its usual sly grin, replied, "You need to think smarter, not harder. The farmer isn't as clever as he thinks. I've been stealing his vegetables for weeks, and he hasn't even noticed me yet." Raghav listened intently. Then, in a moment of inspiration, he came up with a plan. The next day, Raghav took a large sack of grains and placed it in the middle of his farm, right under the open sky. The sack was big enough to catch the attention of both the fox and the leopard. He then retreated to his barn and waited. That evening, as the sun set, the fox trotted into the field, drawn by the scent of the grains. It happily began to nibble, unaware that the sack was part of Raghav's trap. The leopard, not far behind, was also lured by the scent. As it pounced toward the sack, Raghav quickly closed the trap, capturing both the fox and the leopard inside. The next morning, Raghav approached the trapped animals. The fox and the leopard growled but did not struggle. "I've caught you," Raghav said calmly, "but I won't harm you. I understand you are hungry, just like me." Both animals were quiet, surprised by the farmer's words. "I'll make a deal," Raghav continued. "If you promise to leave my farm in peace, I'll provide food for you in the forest. You can hunt and find food there, and I won't trap you again." The fox and the leopard, realizing the wisdom in his words, agreed. From that day on, Raghav's farm was left in peace. The animals never returned to steal, and the farmer kept his word, leaving food at the edge of the forest. Through understanding and compromise, they all lived harmoniously.